Sons of Ada.
If what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron.
This looks familiar.
The nobleman, Yorith. His life now belongs to Gondor.
Father, if you turn my love in, I shall swear I killed Lord Asgon when he attacked me. We shall both sacrifice our lives to Gondor.
Locks new missions, collectible locations on the map.
Stay, an easy mistake to fix.
You will suffer for what you've done! The Black Hand wanted them all dead!
Go back to him.
What do you know of Sauron?
He is a fiend, made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
They are the captains of Saurian's army. They appear as shadows because you don't yet know their identity. Press A to continue. By interrogating enemies, you uncover valuable information about these captains. Press A to learn the identity of this captain. New intel. You have learned Gimbu's identity. This will help you hunt him down. His title, Slaver, gives you clues about his role in the Uruk society. Ugly looking guy. I've also learned his power rating. This gives you an indication of how difficult he will be to defeat. So he's got a power rating of 5, okay? Power rating also determines your rewards for defeating him. Rewards include runes to upgrade your weapons and increase bone. Power to unlock new ability tiers. Map. Target located on the main mission. Map and objectives show you where this captain can be located. Okay, easy enough. Press A to mark your target.
That is where we have to go.
If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
Bold icons advance the story. Red icons display power struggles where Urks status. Or P for power to unlock new ability tiers. Okay, so doing the red ones will unlock ability tiers. And the white icons represent side missions and collectibles. And the reward is Miriam to purchase upgrades. So let's check some out. Tutorial missions. The Slaver. Oh, you have 2 available main missions. Slaver, save the humans trapped within Mordor and find the Black Captains. Spirit of Mordor, learn more about the Uruk Society and take down Sauron's army from. These coins were minted by the elven smiths of Aragon and Miriam because the currency of that realm prized throughout Middle Earth, as with the, I don't know what that word is, with which they marked their doors. Miriam was bought from Mordor, which they traded to dwarves for. This is the currency would commonly be traded between the races, locations such as the market of Kazdum to honor the dwarves. Okay. So that's the currency. Mordor, a land of shadow and the home of the second Dark Lord of Middle-earth. Sauron, Mordor beckons to spirits and calls dark things to its twisted heart. It's home to many monstrous creatures, among them all those creatures, monsters neither the Urks nor the Dark Lord have tamed. Its burning heart currently lays dormant. It has still for 1,000 years. Sauron's fortress has not been fully razed and is cloaked from sight by the Dark Shroud. The Urks have seized all of Mordor from the Black Gate to numb hundreds of miles to south. Okay, sounds good. Now we know a little bit more about Mordor. This is about me, I think. No, Moron. Black Gate of Mordor is a formal defense structure that spans the gap between Mordor's and the Ethel Mountains of Mordor. It has alternatively protected Mordor from Gordian invasion and Gordian from. Okay, its walls were built of stone and impenetrable. Magnificent structure was created during the Second Age by Dark. Okay. Later, it was defeated battle. Okay, the Towers of the Teeth on the other side of Great Wall. Rangers guard manned the gate for over 2,000 years, but their numbers have declined. Okay. That's the Valley. It's a harsh and unaccommodating land used primarily as a way station for armies. Vicious priest from Mordor attack from He is bound by the Black Gate in the north and the Iron Jaws of to the south, defended by the stronghold, cut by the imposing Black Road leading to the fortress ruins. Okay. It's called Mount Doom. It is the greatest volcano in Middle-earth and is the fiery heart of Sauron's realm. It was in the chambers of fire within the mountain that Sauron forged the One Ring to dominate all of Middle-earth, and this is the only place where it can be unmade. Oh, interesting. It's been dormant since the One Ring was cut from Sauron's hand on its very slopes. It will once more burst into flame as Sauron has rebuilt his power. Alright, well that's no good. Has lain in ruins since it was cast down by Garner after Sauron's defeat at the end of the Second Age. However, as long as Sauron survives, the foundation is okay. Talon, a Gargonian ranger. Talon was slaughtered on the Black Gate along with his Gargonian ranger. Talon was slaughtered on the Black Gate along with his wife, Lorith, and his son. Now did not find peace in death. However, he was cursed and resurrected by a powerful wraith who possessed his body and reforged him as an undying spirit of vengeance. Talon's swordsmanship, speed, resistance, and training have been augmented by the rest presence within him, as though he himself possessed the power of one of the great rings. He can view the unseen world, lay his hands on his foes, and exploit their fears to dominate their wills, making him monsters to monsters. Talon is bound to Mordor, doomed to reside there until they can destroy the Black Captains who murder his family and face the Dark Lord who commands them. Wow, that's freaking awesome. Talon's wife, Drill's mother, and Hal's daughter. She was born and raised in her father was a guard of the Citadel. When she was 19, she and Talon fled together to build a new life on the frontier. She was killed along with her family by the Black Hand, and Sauron returned to Mordor. Thurl was Talon's memorial son, born and raised in the Black Gate. Everyone wanted nothing more than to hear his father and his grandfather's word. It was not to be. He was killed along with his parents. Aenar controlled the Black Gate for over 2 millennia. The Rangers supervised the building and towers of the Teeth surrounding guard over the centuries. The Rangers suffered greatly. Eventually, a small Bahardi crew stood. There are many restless spirits within Middle-earth who have not been able to find peace in death. Wraiths, spreads, and ghosts of terror. Sauron, the newcomer, calls to them all within the borders of Mordor. Should he rebuild his power and be able to command Alstar? The Great Orcs. Is the elite of all of the orc breeds. They are grown in huge vats. As a leadership case, taller, stronger, better able to withstand daylight, and more ill-tempered than the other lesser ones. They are captains and commanders, bred for war and determined to take back their home